What's going on, guys and gals? Been a while since my last video, but I've got a really cool product here that I wanted to talk about. This is the new Rickshaw Bagworks Bento Bag. You guys, if you followed my blog for any number of years or any length of time, you'll see I've talked about Rickshaw Bags in the past. I also have a podcast out now, Bent Tines, and on there we talk about Rickshaw a lot. They're kind of a favorite around here. They make really, really cool stuff. They make it all in San Francisco, California, and everything's kind of made to order. They have some stuff on their website that's, some sort of configurations on their website that are quote unquote stock, but nothing's really in stock. So when you get something, it's sort of made for you. By a company that's right here. They're doing some really cool stuff. So this is one of their new products. This is called the Bento Bag. Thank you to Rickshaw for sending this out for me to take a look at. This is a really, really cool product. It falls in with their coozy lineup and then the coozy cases and now the Bento Bag. And I'm going to talk about that and break that down a little bit more. For me, this bag has become a really cool, like, mobile studio. So I do a little bit of calligraphy and lettering. I also do some digital drawing on an iPad, and then I do some photography. And this bag is a really cool, compact, fun way, practical way to carry all of that stuff. So take a look at the outside of the bag. This is made of Cordura nylon, which is a really durable fabric. It's going to give you a little bit of water resistance, not waterproof, but it does, repel water a little bit. It's a really tough material, holds up well over time. It is padded on the front, back, bottom, sides, so it's going to protect your gear, but it's not overly padded to the point where it's just thick and bulky. Looking at the outside of the bag, we've got double zippers across the top here. We've got a little slip pocket here on the front, and then on the back, we've got a zippered pocket with double zippers as well. This one is in black with orange zipper pulls, and on the inside we've got fluorescent orange liner so I can find all my junk and stuff. The bag itself measures 10 by 8 by 3 inches deep, so a pretty stout little bag. The dimensions make it stand up easily. It's the padding and the Cordura fabric just adds a little rigidity to it, and then the sort of thickness of the bag just creates this super, super stable surface. So if it's sitting on a table, it's not going to flop over and fall off. If it's sitting on the floor beside you at a coffee shop or your office or in a meeting, it's not going to fall over. You're going to be able to reach down and get your stuff out of it. Big, generous YKK zippers that unzip all the way down here so that you can really get into the case and get to your stuff. You can kind of fold it back and see exactly what's in there. Real quick on the outside of the bag before we go inside, you've got a couple of grab handles here so you can grab that guy and go. And then you've also got some beefy D-rings over here on the side. And then there's a really nice removable 1.5 inch wide nylon web shoulder strap that has really heavy duty plastic hardware with metal gates, which is a really nice touch. And then this bag has you've got a traditional slide adjustment over here to adjust the overall length of the bag. Length of the strap. And then right here, you've got this little kind of cam lock system that's kind of quick release. And when you have the bag on, you can pull this up towards you and it will shorten the strap, or pull it down towards your waist and it will lengthen the strap. So really quick way, kind of set your overall length here, your maximum length here, and then fine tune this however you want it to sit on your body. The 1.5 inch strap here is a little narrower than the straps on, say, like the Cosmo bag or even the Sutro bag, but I think on a bag this size, this more narrow strap makes a lot of sense. It keeps it a little bit more compact, and even if you wanted to take this off so it didn't get tangled up and stuff, you could fold it up and put it in that zippered pocket in the back, and it would kind of tuck away really nicely. So I'm going to show you guys what I have in my bento bag that is my mobile studio. So in the front pocket here, I've just got an A5 notebook that I use for doodling and taking notes or testing out inks and pens and stuff. Right, and so we're gonna open this, kind of fold this stuff back. All right, so on the left side here, I've got a koozie case that is full of pens. So the koozie case is very similar to this bag. It is about A6 sized. When you look inside, it's got a bunch of little koozies. These are 3-pin, 2-pin, 3-pin, 2-pin for 10 pins total. You could easily pull one or so of these out and get a notebook in there. You could still get a couple of pocket notebooks down in there, like a field notes or an A6 size notebook from somebody. So plenty of room in there for 10 plus pens, 10 pens in a notebook, 6 pens in a couple of notebooks, however you want to do that. Then I've got another koozie case here that has the front pocket mod on it. He does do mods with some webbing and some Velcro for patches, stuff like that. So this has the front pocket mod. I've got a little battery charger here, rechargeable battery pack. And then inside of here, I keep a charger for my iPad. And then I also keep down in the bottom of this, I have my Apple Pencil down in there. And then I also have a charging brick for either my laptop or my iPad, whichever one I happen to have with me. The Bento bag doesn't hold my laptop, but it does keep my iPad. So we'll zip that up. And then I have a small digital camera. This is a Sony RX100 Mark V-A. That fits down in there really, really well. I've got another 3-pin koozie here. So that goes in. Got another little A6 notebook. So I can show you guys real quick that if I wanted, I could shove the A6 notebook down in here pretty easily. This one's pretty thick, but you know, it still goes in. So a really, really snug fit, but it does go. So I've got that there. So another A6 notebook. I've got a little iPad stand here, a little collapsible, really thin iPad stand. Got some cards, some Notco index cards. These are my favorite index cards. I've covered these on the channel before. And then I've got a 10-inch iPad. So this is kind of the standard, just 10-inch iPad. And it fits inside. And I'll show you the inside now that we've kind of get everything laid out. So that's a ton of stuff, and there was still, I mean, there's still room for more in there, so you can kind of see this all laid out. I mean, the fact that all of that came out of a bag this size is like pretty incredible. And it's everything I would need for a day of drawing or note taking, meeting with clients, whatever it might be. So looking inside the bag here, you'll see there's a large pocket here. My iPad slides right in there. This is the 10-inch-ish iPad. I have an 11-inch iPad Pro on the way. Be curious to see how it fits in there. It is pretty snug in this little pocket, so it may just have to go in the main compartment, but I have tons of room there, so I could always save this pocket for another notebook or you know, some other device. There's a little hook here that has a carabiner, a tiny little carabiner on it, and this has a tag from Rickshaw. I thought that was kind of cool. I left it on there. But this has a little carabiner, so you can clip your keys to it, so you don't lose your keys and they don't get lost down in the bottom of your bag. And then up front here, you've got 2 pockets. And so like in one of these pockets, I keep my index cards, my A6 notebook, and this little like doodad here. iPad stand, and then the other one I keep that 3-pin koozie, and there's still room. I could slide like a couple mechanical pencils down in there, a couple other pens, something like that. So just a ton of room in this little bag. It's sort of weird. It's got like this Mary Poppins like endless bag feel to it, right? So I'll show you guys kind of how I pack this back up. So iPad goes in the little back pocket there. And then I just drop in a koozie case on one side, drop in another koozie case here, and then grab this notebook. It goes into one of these little pockets, which is perfect for an A6 notebook. And then in front of that, I just slip some index cards, because it's always nice to jot something down and leave it, or have a note to stick in your pocket. Put my little iPad holder there. And then on one of these over here, I just slide in my little 3-pin koozie case. And the koozie cases are nice. I'll show you this real quick if you haven't ever seen these before. So it's, again, Cordura, same super durable nylon. This one's black and orange to match. And then inside you've got their plush. And then each pen has its own pocket, so the clips never touch. Nothing ever gets scratched up. They're just a really, really good fit. And just like they just provide an awesome little case to carry a couple of pens. So slide that down in there. And my camera just drops down in the little space kind of between them. Still got a little bit of room in there. I mean, I could easily squeeze in some other notebooks or, you know, whatever I wanted. Pads of paper, envelopes. Close that guy up and then drop this in here. And it locks up nice and tight. The zippered part, I don't keep anything in here, but it would hold like an iPad mini or a little Kindle. You could put another book in there, or if you had documents that you wanted to keep secure, a wallet or passport, money, anything like that. If you're using this at a trade show or something like that, this would be a perfect trade show bag because you could carry a few items in here, you know, camera or little laptop or like iPad, kind of like I have with a keyboard case and a couple other things. And then you could keep sensitive documents back here, you know, against your body where somebody couldn't easily just grab them. And then this front pouch here could be for more quick access things. So this is a really, really phenomenal product from Rickshaw. I love the koozies, and then the koozie case is a great way to wrangle those koozies. And then this bento bag is a great way to wrangle koozie cases or any number of other things. If you're just looking for a small bag, if you don't need to carry a large computer, a full-size laptop, and you just want to carry a little, you know, Chromebook or something like that, I think this is the way to go. This bag is durable, it's sturdy, it stands up, it's extremely practical, and it's 100% customizable. So you can jump over to rickshawbags.com. I'll put a link in the description below. They've got a customizer, so you can customize your koozie case, you can customize your koozies, you can make your bag match. I mean, the possibilities are endless. It comes in a wide range of Cordura, as well as X-Pack. If you're not familiar with X-Pack, I've got another bag right here. This is the Sutro bag, and this one is in the X-Pack, which is more of a kind of a waterproof material. So you'll see this is a little bit stiffer material. It's a little bit different. It's got kind of an interesting texture to it. But this would the bento bag would be great in one of these materials if you wanted to kind of go that route and give that a try. Just a lot of possibilities here with the bento bag. I think it's a great everyday bag. If you just need something a little bit smaller to get you to work, it would make an awesome lunchbox, or, you know, like a reading companion, a carry-on for a flight. Just a lot of possibilities here. So thank you again to Rickshaw for sending this over. I definitely recommend this bag. Pick up some koozies and koozie cases to go along with it, and organize your life in a really great way. And thank you guys for tuning into this video. Stay tuned. There'll be future videos, and I'm sure you'll see some more great products soon. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Can you say bye?